For me, as an author, as a speaker, I have this book called Mother Industrialist. And in Mother Industrialist, I have interviewed and featured 50 mompreneurs that I personally know in the past 10 over years. And I've interviewed them and featured them, and they are mompreneurs who started a business. So I'm always keeping on the lookout for business model that is suitable for the mothers. That's why I've also started my Mompreneurship Workshop 4.0. It's a workshop that I have different speakers that's coming on board to share with the mompreneurs or aspiring mompreneurs or mothers who wanted to start a business, to share with them what is the insight of entrepreneurship. During the workshop, there's a few speakers covering different things. For me, I'll be covering on the inspiration part, like why mothers should start business and why starting a business will help you to craft a better future for your children. So these are things that I'll be talking about. I'll be the first speaker to really inspire and motivate mothers that they should start business. They should even build a side hustle. They should even pursue their passion. If let's say they are a stay-at-home mom, they should be able to craft something for themselves, to bring additional income for themselves, for their children, to have better tools or better stuff. At the same time, also to show that they can do something other than just stay at home, doing the household chores, take care of the kids. They can do more by operating at home. The second speaker that normally that I'll get will be someone who talk about business fundamental. They will talk about the business model. They will talk about what it takes to start a business. What are the different components in a business model? What are your revenue model? What is your business model? What are your operational? What are your SWOT analysis? And a lot of stuff into business, the business fundamentals. So I will have a speaker that will be covering on that. So normally the third speaker will be someone who will cover on branding and marketing, which is something that I have it very close to my heart. I always advocate that branding and marketing is the way to go in the next 3 to 5 years or even longer than that. Why? Because the world is evolving. There's a lot of noises out there, and how do you differentiate yourself from your competitors, which is two things, which is branding and marketing. How are you going to differentiate yourself? So building a personal brand or building a company's brand is also very, very important, and that's why I have normally the third speaker to cover on branding marketing. Normally the fourth speaker will cover on the social media marketing or e-commerce. So for my first workshop, I have someone to cover on social media marketing, and for my second workshop, I have someone to cover on e-commerce, because these are the two trendy things that's happening now, and something that I want to educate the mothers about it, especially for aspiring mompreneurs. For mompreneurs who are in the business for 2 to 3 years, they are struggling in the business. These are skills that they need to acquire, and this is something that I believe that I want to give them a very holistic view of entrepreneurship. What are the various things that they need to know? Because as business owner, you don't have to know all the things or do all the things. You need to have the basic knowledge of it and where you can source for it. A lot of time, the business owner is not the one that do everything. The business owner is someone who know a bit here and there and know where to source it, to be more resourceful than being the one to do it. Take for example, as a coffee shop, most coffee shop out there, the owner itself might not be the person that is the barista, might not be the one that is making the coffee, might not be the one that is cooking, might not be the one baking. But what the business owner of that cafe does is to find people who are good at it, to find people who can bake, or maybe to outsource the baking to someone else, someone who's really good at it. They can just buy the product. So if you look at it as a business owner, you don't have to be good at making coffee. You can learn, you can know about it, but you don't necessarily have to be the one that's operating, that's doing it. At the same time, you don't have to be the one that is doing the baking. You don't have to be the one that is washing the dishes. You don't have to be that one, but you can know all of this stuff. So if you look at it, basically a business owner is like a generalist. You can put it like a jack of all trades. They know here and there, but they may not be the one. But the key thing of a business owner is how are you going to dedicate every single task to everyone? What are the things that you need to dedicate to this person? What are the things that you need to dedicate to that person? So this is the skill that you need to develop as a business owner. That's where for the workshop itself, I have different components to really give them a brief idea or overall view of what they need to have in their business. Example, like they need the inspiration. That's where I come in and tell them that why you should start a business for mothers. And secondly, you need to know the business fundamental, like your business model. What are your revenue models? What are your revenue stream? What are the different ways that you are income is coming in, and what are the different components in your business, like your MVP, your minimum variable product you need to have, and you need to have traction, you need to have the target audience, you need to know where are you looking at, what's your end game for your business. So you need to have all that planned out, and you don't have to have everything in detail. All you need to do is to understand what business model are you having, what is a model that you're adopting. So that is on the business fundamental. And branding and marketing is also very important. Rather than you keep doing price war with your competitor, if you build out your brand correctly, you can outwin. Like example, a lot of these brands they build up and they can charge higher as compared to ABC brand, XYZ brand. So it's about branding and positioning yourself, and that's where branding and marketing is also very important. By understanding it, you don't always have to fight face to face with your competitor in the price war, because price war for either party is not going to be good. So the only part is to build out your branding and to double up on your marketing. And marketing is something that is constantly evolving. With the third speaker that comes in to talk about branding and marketing, it must be someone who's a practitioner, someone that I know that is good at it, has been doing this for years, someone that is passionate in giving back, giving more than 100%. And last but not least, the last speakers will be touching on something that's very trendy, which is social media marketing or e-commerce. So recently I have the fourth speaker touching on these two different topics, and I would say it gives people a very good overview of it. So other than that, for this workshop, I would say the key highlight will be the panels discussion. And the panel discussion, I have gotten mompreneurs, really mompreneurs that I personally know in the past 10 over years, that they are able to balance both motherhood and business. For them to share their experiences, how they overcome the challenges and struggles as a mompreneur or as an entrepreneur, is very valuable for people who are starting off or who are starting out, or people who have been in business for 2 to 3 years. They are struggling. They can pose questions to the panel speakers and they will be able to address. For me, I have 5 panel speakers, and a lot of people tell me, Kenneth, why do you need 5? Like 5 is a lot. But I would say that it gives the audience, the participants, a broader perspective, because every one of them comes from different walks of life. Like I have a single mom that she's not a single mom by choice. She has 3 boys that she's single-handling them throughout her mompreneurship journey. And mompreneurship, one of the best ways for her to really survive and even to feed and raise her 3 boys. And there are a mompreneur who is struggling with conceiving, and when she conceived and had the children, she has to juggle between her corporate job and motherhood. And that's where she felt that struggle. Eventually she left the corporate job reluctantly and started her entrepreneurial journey. It was not easy because she's a workaholic. She's best at working for people, but because as a mother she struggled in between, and that's why she took the leap of faith and moved into entrepreneurship. And in entrepreneurship, she's able to manage her own time. She's able to make time for her children. She's able to take leave to take care of her children when they are sick. That's the key highlight of my workshop, and that is where a lot of them felt that it's very relevant to them. They can resonate with them, and they can see, hey, this mompreneur, this entrepreneur had gone through more adversity than me. What am I going through exactly? So who am I there to complain where she has it worse? It's not about competing who is worse. The key thing is that they have overcome the adversity, the challenges, the struggle, and that's why now they are empowering and inspiring more and more moms out there who were like them before. Why I organize such workshops is to really empower them and inspire them to take the leap of faith, to move into entrepreneurship, which may be a better option for them for the next 3 to 5 years or for the rest of their life, to live life with more purpose and passionate, and the most importantly is to be happier parents so that their children will be happier too and lead a better life rather than a stressful life. That's what I want to share. I hope you guys like what I've shared, and if you want to find out more how you can reach out to more people through entrepreneurship or by inspiring them, and if you are a mompreneur, you can always reach out to me, put it in a comment or just DM me. I'll be more than glad to meet you or even to connect with you to learn more about your journey. If you like this video, do give me a thumbs up, like and share, and tag your friends. If you find that this video is for them, do share it with them. If you want to see more of such video, and click on the notification bell for more upcoming videos on entrepreneurship, video marketing, and my journey as a YouTuber. So that's all for today, and thank you guys. Kenneth here. Once again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya!